Welcome to the session 18 of BCom first semester basic English class. The topic that we have been discussing is bores. So the theme for today's session is bores are often thick-skinned. The learning objective for this session is to get knowledge on how bores are made. So here the author tells us about a peer or an acquaintance. Acquaintance means a familiar person. So this familiar person of the author had a very queer habit, that the habit of loud thinking. So the author tells us about this particular eccentric peer of him. This man had developed the habit of thinking out loudly. One day, the author met this acquaintance, this familiar person, in St. James's Street and spoke to him in a voice audible to the acquaintance. And after having spoken with him, he invited the man for dinner. This means the author tells us about a familiar person of him whom he met at St. James's Street. This acquaintance or this familiar person of the author had a very queer habit of thinking out loudly. So the author continues his argument and he expresses the helplessness of a common man in front of a bore. So whenever a common man encounters a bore, the common man feels helpless because he cannot escape the boredom of the bore. So according to the author, the best thing would be to avoid the bore completely, because it is very difficult to think aloud and let the bore know what we feel for him or offend him. So here the author argues that the best thing would be to avoid the bore, or to go away from the bore, or to escape from the bore, because the common man is not bold enough to tell the bore directly that we are getting bored because of him. So directly we cannot tell a bore about his boring nature, and that is why the best way for common man to escape from the bores is to avoid the bore completely. And it is very difficult task for a common man to directly tell the bore about his boring nature. So this is how the author expresses the helplessness of a common man in front of a bore. But the problem is that no bore accepts that he is a bore. So a bore is not ready to accept his boring nature, despite all our possible efforts to make him understand his real nature. So the author wants to convey the idea that a bore is not ready to accept his boring nature, despite our all possible efforts to make him understand his real nature. So the next question is, how long will these bores flourish then? So the bores will flourish till a certain weekly humorous paper will cease to publish bore topics. So here the author humorously points out that bores will continue to flourish unless and until weekly humorous paper. Here the author refers to the weekly humorous paper The Punch, for which the author works. Such papers cease to publish bore topics. So as long as these weekly humorous papers continue to publish bore topics, the bores will continue to flourish. Then the bores may run out of topics to speak because they get a lot of their material from the magazine Punch. Means once these weekly humorous papers like Punch stop publishing bore topics, these bores will stop flourishing because these weekly humorous papers or weekly magazines like the Punch publish a lot of topics which are used by bores to bore the people, and that is why the author very humorously points out to the fact that unless and until these magazines stop publishing bore topics, the bores will not stop flourishing because bores are fed on the topics published in these magazines. So let us have a recap. So the author tells us about an eccentric peer of him. Eccentric peer means a queer person of his acquaintance who had developed a very strange habit of thinking out loudly. Then here the writer expresses the helplessness of a common man in front of a bore, and the best thing would be to avoid the bore completely because we cannot tell a bore directly that he is boring us. So the best possible way is to escape from the bores, and the problem is that no bore accepts that he is a bore. So a bore is never ready to accept the reality that he is a bore. He thinks that he is a very interesting person. And the final comment, bores will keep flourishing till a certain weekly humorous paper, that is like the magazine Punch, will cease to publish bore topics. So once these papers stop publishing bore topics, bores will stop flourishing. Now some questions. Who had developed the habit of thinking loud? The answer is an acquaintance of the author. Second question, according to the author, what is very difficult? And the answer is to tell the bore directly what we think about him is very difficult. From which magazine did bores get a lot of material to speak on? Obviously, the answer is the magazine Punch, the Punch. When would bores run out of topics? Bores would run out of topics when the Punch would stop publishing bore topics. The last question, E.V. Lucas worked for dash dash magazine. The answer is the Punch. Thank you.